So here we are again. And this is part 5 of the intersex story. Now I'm going to talk about, let's start off with Harriet Tubman. So Harriet Tubman freed the slaves. That's how the story goes. What if, when you look at the pictures, you see that Harriet Tubman freed them only because they agreed to change their sex, therefore changing history. So you change your sex, you get that G6, you get that private jet, and that's what's been happening, and that's the transgender agenda. Okay, now we're going to keep it short and simple. We're going to talk about Prince Charles and how he's homeless. Okay, the reason I call him homeless is because they use a donor gamete. That's right, the gamete that they use, there's no bloodlines, the bloodlines don't exist. They just use the eggs, but the claim comes from the gamete, the claim comes from the tadpole. So without a gamete, they're just using homeless people to impregnate the royals. Because they're just getting the gametes from the lab. It's Tom, Dick, and Harry. Okay, it's just, and that's the coup. That's the ruse of what's happening. So this is what we do in Passe Syntax Grammar. You need to sue the hospitals. So it's the hospitals that are creating the transgender agenda, and they're creating the birth certificates. The birth certificates are then floated on the stock market as a bond, and the bonds are then just churning in the trust accounts. So they use the naturals, okay, to bank the naturals and get all the naturals to do all the heavy lifting and the work, while they be social media celebrities. So that's how it works. So I'm calling out Charles. I'm telling him that you need to adjust the banking of the world. You need to adjust it to where naturals are able to be glorified. Okay, without naturals being glorified, I'm coming after you, cunt. You know me. I'm Dagenham and barking. I closed down that police station, and the stamp is watching you. So if you don't adjust all this shit with Mr. Beast and that monk and all that stuff that's going on, we want to be ranked on YouTube. So if we're not ranked on YouTube, just remember you're living at one of my addresses.